Hey, everybody! Nobody here right now. Canada, Switzerland, second game of the preliminary round of the Olympic men's hockey part of the games. Um, yesterday, Canada shut out Czechia 5-0. Yeah, anyways, I don't have a lot for the game before, but I got a few things, and then we'll just talk about it. It's going to start in like exactly 10 minutes. When they say puck drop, it drops at that time. Saw that yesterday, so we got about 10 minutes, and I'll tell you what I've got. I've got Canada beat Czechia 5-0 yesterday. Swiss beat France 4-0 yesterday. So that's it there. I have this for the game. All-time record, Canada versus Switzerland, 9-1. The game they lost was in a shootout. Canada has scored 86 goals to Switzerland's 10. That's 86 goals to 10. So basically, Switzerland scores 1 goal a game against Canada, averaging. So there's not a lot of goals scored by them. So I'm going with a score I'm not doing a guess the score contest, but I'm going with 5-1 Canada. You might say, well, they average 8.6 goals a game. They don't, because there was a game, I think like 100 years ago, where one player scored 13 goals and they had 33 total. So if you take that away, and then it's 53 in 9 games. It's about 5 goals. So I'm going to go with the average of 5-1. 5-1 Canada. I'm hoping for more. Why not? In this tournament, the bigger the differential, the better, because it's the differential. So if you score, they were 5-0 yesterday. That's a +5. If it was 5-3, it would have been a +2. So the more goals you add on, the better. Don't hold up for anything. Don't be nice because you're stomping on another team. All right. What else I got? These are the lines. At least now we know the lines. We got McDavid, Celebrini, and Wilson. You got McKinnon, Hagel, and Suzuki. Question out there, I saw this, people talking about this, and it makes sense. Is Nick Suzuki going to be, going forward, like Patrice Bergeron was for Sidney Crosby back in the day? Because it's a good line. McKinnon and Suzuki work well together. Next line is Crosby, Marner, and Mark Stone. Then you got Horvat, Jarvis, and Reinhart, and Sam Bennett. But Sam Bennett, they're in the game because you can carry that extra player. Defense. You got Taves, Makar, Theodore, and Pareko, Harley, and Doughty, and Sanheim, and who was it that got it's got Harley that no, Morrissey. Morrissey got hurt in the last game. I have no update on his injury, so yeah. Logan Thompson going to start, which is what I thought. Kemper will back him up, and Binnington was good in the last game. For Habs fans, this is something. Habs have a 25-1-3 record when they get an .885 save percentage or better in a game. Imagine that. So if we had, I guess just to say, if we had Carey Price basically as our goalie this season, they would have a record more like the Avalanche, I think, is what I would compare it to. Crazy. So goaltending, really, that, the save percentage is big for the Canadians. Let's see. Before I get to your comments, and by the way, if you're here, I see no comments. If you're here, say hi. I know a lot of people are just coming in to see if I'm going to show the game. I know that, but I'm sorry, I'm not showing the game here. I apologize for that, but what we'll do here is I'll update the score and the time, all that stuff, shots and all that during the game. I will do a little bit of play-by-play here and there through the game, but we'll talk about the game a lot and all that stuff. So that's what a hangout is, and that's what this is. I would like to promote our other channel, Don't Puck with Media. Just put up a new banner there that's got all our podcasts, And so there, Don't Puck with Media, that is on YouTube. Head over there. Please give us a subscribe. Don't Puck with Media. We got 5 podcasts running right now, an NHL pod. We've got a Flyers pod. We've got a Bruins pod. We got a Predators pod, and we got a Habs pod. That's my podcast. So head over there and check it out, and give us a subscribe. Appreciate that. All right. What else we got going on? But since no one's talking to me, if you're here, please talk to me. I know it's in the afternoon on a Friday. It's an odd time. Nothing I can do about it. Being that the Olympics are in Italy and the time difference and all that, this is what we got. So I have a feeling the 10:30 game yesterday was a little bit better time. I don't know. Anyway, like I said, I don't show the game, but we talk about it a lot, and hopefully there will be people here that actually give me comments and talk about it with me. It is 4 minutes away from the drop of the puck. They will drop the puck on time unless something really bad has happened. Delay that. And I guess I'm going to be talking to myself a lot through this game. All right. What else is going on? Not a lot. The Slovakian team, which is being led pretty much by Juraj Slafkovsky. Slav had an assist today in a 3-1 win over Italy, I think. So Slav with 2 goals and 2 assists in the Olympics so far. Doing well. And you know what? They've got 2 regulation wins at 6 points. They're going to make the medal rounds, I would think. I think they all make the knockout stage. I'm not sure. And you never know. They may actually get into an actual medal game, Slovakia. Be something else if he can drag that team to a medal. Our boys Slav. All right, so we're less than 3 minutes away from the drop of the puck. Nick Suzuki had a goal, and you can say he cost the team a goal. In that trip, they had the opening goal. He tripped somebody. He tripped a guy. Okay, if you want to go technically, he did. Was it the kind of thing that you would call a penalty? Probably not, and probably shouldn't have, according to people who know better than me. And but they did call a penalty. It negated the goal. I guess it was McKinnon who scored it. Yeah. Anyway, he got a stick in between the guy's legs, and the guy went to cross over, and in the crossover, kind of whatever with the stick, and that's kind of anyway, weak call, probably you could say, but it doesn't matter because it just would have meant 6-0 win. Hey, Lucas, how's it going, Lucas? You're driving home from work? No worries, buddy. No worries. It's a weird time for a game, but like I said, it's in Italy, so nothing you can do about that. I have no idea at all what time it is in Italy, but my guess is going to be 7, 8, something like that, 7 or 8 o'clock, something like that at night. So, but I don't know. If anybody is here that knows, let us know what you think, what the time is actually in Italy. I could have checked that. I don't know why I didn't Google it, but I just thought of it now. We are a minute away from puck drop. If you're watching the channel that it's on, it doesn't look like they're gonna drop the puck like real quick. There they are. They're at the game now. It's around 9 over there. Well, it would be 9. It's not around. There's 6 hours difference, so it's 9. Weird time though to start a game 9 o'clock at night for no reason. But it's a Friday night, so I guess it's okay on a Friday night. All right, they're getting ready to drop the puck. Looks like Crosby out there to take the draw. Okay, so you got Roman Josi as a Swiss player. He's wearing number 90. Just saw that, so I don't know. I don't have their roster, so I don't know how many NHLers they have. We'll see how they do. I don't expect them to give Canada a difficult time. Let's just put it that way. So we'll see. Because you never know, right? Hockey can be a weird, can have a weird result sometimes. We are underway. Let's see how it goes. There we go. Possession. Nope, give it away. Hey, hey. Hey, Ben, can you stop doing that right now? Sorry, my dog making noises here. Okay, so we're like a minute in. Canada has the only shot. Pace is pretty good. This is kind of like the first chance Montreal going to get any pressure, but not really. 3-on-1, the Swiss. Thompson saved it. I swear to God, I thought there's no way that this great save by Thompson, but a 3-on-1 break there, some sloppy work in the Swiss zone. I think. Oh man, they hit. I didn't see that. They hit the post. The Canadians. I didn't see that. How did I not see that? Good save. I mean, I think the guy kind of put it right in his pads there in between, but a good save by Thompson. Don't take it away from him. Hey there, Joe. Oh, that's a little better though today. 7:12. Not bad. Better than 2:30 in the morning, no? Come on, boys. Let's go get one. The Swiss look really good here in the first 2 minutes, 3 minutes that we've played. So let's see what happens. I don't like the black maple leaf. I don't like it. I don't like the black maple leaf. Hey Nucci, how's it going, Nucci? Good to see you. So we are just over 2 minutes in. So a lot of games. Shots are 2-1 with no score. Yeah, like he said, they listed Bennett as the extra forward, but it's Jarvis that seems to be there as the extra forward. Hey, Nucci, I appreciate that. Have a great weekend yourself, buddy. That's a good start, I think, for Switzerland, but I don't know if they can keep that up all game. We'll see. Like I said, I don't know how many NHLers they have. First of all, I don't. I'm sure they're all names I know, but I don't know who's Swiss in the league. Chance there for they got some good pressure here again, so they're pumped for this game. The Swiss, you can tell. Not really worried for the Canadians because their game is relentless and they'll get better as they go. That's how I think. We got Siegenthaler, Niederreiter. They're NHLers. Come on, boys. Decent pressure here by Canada. Their first good pressure, actually, like just anyway, some good pressure there. Came out. They're trying to get back in offside. So far, so good though. The Swiss are impressing me here early on. Kevin Fiala, number 21, he's Swiss. I didn't know that, but I mean, I should have. Timo Meyer. They may have more NHLers than the Czechs had. I'm not sure. Almost 5 minutes in here. Both teams kind of having trouble hitting the net, I guess. 2 shots to 1 still. Okay, so Canada just drew a penalty, but the reason I didn't react was I'm watching it, and it is on Sam Bennett. Sam Bennett drew it. He was holding on to the guy's stick, too. He got away with it because his back was to the ref. I saw that. He was holding the stick there, too. Could have got called for that, too. Right there. He could have got called for that. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I take it back. Different angle. He didn't grab the stick. It really looked like he grabbed that guy's stick. Anyways, penalty, Montreal, Canada going on the power play. I may say Montreal instead of Canada a lot because I'm just used to it. So, all right, the power play unit on Canada. The first one is amazing, amaze balls, as you might say. We'll see what happens here. Last game they had a power play goal. It was and there McDavid just scored. It was McKinnon, McDavid, and Crosby on the for the goal and assist. And I think it's McDavid and McKinnon here. I don't know who got the other one. Hey, Subka, how's it going, Subka? I mean, listen, we're the favorite, but there's still a few games to go before we can say that. We're the favorite, but I don't know. You can say it looks like it. Nice. So, Kinnan, David. I don't know who else got an assist, but I don't think it's Crosby. It's Akira Schmid in that. McKinnon and McCarr. McDavid, McKinnon and McCarr and Associates. Law firm. That's what it sounds like. Nice early lead. Let's see if they can build on that. Oh, Crosby all alone. Oh, he had such good patience. Great save by Schmid with the pad on a Crosby backhand. You could see the patience Crosby had, tried to wait him out, and then he got his pad on it. Super save there by Schmid. Exciting game. Shots are 5-1 right now for Canada, 1-0 Canada. And we are just about 7 minutes into this first period. Olympic hockey. Exciting stuff, man. Exciting stuff. No, offside. Offside. Canada offside at the obviously at the other team's blue line. The Swiss blue line. Hey, Rick. They're going for a commercial break. All right. What do you guys think so far? Started out a bit slow for the first few minutes, but I mean it's turned out to be a pretty good game. The Swiss are playing better than I don't know why. I always think the other team's just going to play shit. It's not an NHL team. This is a country's team. So far, Swiss playing well too. But I think you can see early on the signs of what Canada is probably going to do to them over this whole game. We'll see. I'm not predicting the same score as the last game, but I am calling for a 5-1 win for Canada. Just going for their traditional averages. 10. If you're new, if you didn't get in here at the beginning, these two countries have played 10 times in the Olympics. And Canada 9-1, a one shootout loss to the Swiss. Canada has scored 86 goals against them in the 10 games, and they have scored 10 against us. So, and one game long time ago was 33-1 or 33-0 for us. So, it's about 5 to 6 goals a game for the other 9. So, yeah, I'm going with 5-1. That's my reasoning, peoples. Yeah, Schmidt, that was a good save. He got his leg up, and Crosby was patient. You could see his patience, waiting him out, and good save by Schmidt. Icing Canada. Hey there, William. Been a while, man. Great time to come back in for Olympic hockey. No? The last game, I mean, the Czech game was good. It was a good game. So far, this game is turning out to be a lot like that. So let's see if it shapes up like that for the whole game. I mean, the Swiss, it's not like they're a bad team. They're definitely not a bad team. They're definitely not France or Italy. And they do, I mean, they have I think Canada's chances to win gold is at 44%, something like that. US is like 34%, and then all the other teams have either 0, 1, or 2% chance. So. As far as for the US, as long as they don't win gold, I'll be happy, but I hope we don't have to play them. I hope they don't make it to the gold game. Because we're making it to the gold game. Yes, sir. How far do you think the Habs are be able to get during Stanley Cup? If they get lucky and some of the better teams get knocked out, they could go far. But I think they'll win a first round, maybe go far in the second round, but not win it. So I gotta figure they can get to the second round. I mean, it's my prediction is they'll win a round and maybe lose in the second round. Good experience for them going forward. And then, like I said, if you get lucky and certain teams get knocked out on their way through, you never know. You could get lucky and go all the way. I wouldn't count on that, though. But I'd like to see them go like to game 7 of the second round at least and get 2 series in. You can say, well, game 7, it's disappointing. But you know what? Still be fun. All right, we're at just under 11 minutes to go here in the first. There's still 1-0. Shots are now 6-2 for Canada. Do I think they'll pull in Hage if Boston College ends early? Well, yeah. I read something where Hage himself says he hopes to play probably 1 or 2 games before the playoffs happen. I guess exactly like what Hudson did, and how many? Same with Demidov. Didn't he only play 2? So yeah, he's hoping to get a couple of games in. So that's from him. So I don't think there's any doubt he's leaving when the Boston College season ends, and he's coming here. So we'll have Hage for the playoffs. Looks like so. I how much will he play? I don't know, but hey Phil, too late. First goal happened. It wasn't Gallagher. 9-2. I mean, that could be. I have it 5-1. Oh, another big stop by Schmid on Nick. Pass was too hard there. Come on, boys. Scores! I don't know who. Not a clue who scored. I didn't even see the full play. Harley. That's the name I heard. I didn't know if he got it though, but I guess Harley got it. Let's see it. How did I not see who got it? That was straight up easy. Nice. Through the legs, I think. Nice shot from the circle. And he beat Schmid, I believe, through the legs, but not sure if it was through legs. So McDavid gets his second assist. Yeah, McDavid and Wilson with the assists on Harley's goal. So we're getting a high sticking call here against Canada. Horvat's going to go off for high sticking. Australia with a gold and a silver this morning. Nice. 2 gold, 1 silver so far. That's awesome there, Joe. What were they in, gold and silver? I'm not sure what last I saw Canada's gold total was 6, 3, and 3 for silver and bronze with no gold. But that was sometime yesterday. I don't remember exactly when that was. So I know we got another. No, I think we did get a gold in something. I'm not sure what. Anyway, Both in snowboarding? Nice goal. So let's how long is the penalty there? Let us know, boys. Come on. Boom. So it's a 2-minute. You've come to terms that we're not getting Crosby? Oh, good. It's about time. I mean, unless Pittsburgh falls out of the playoffs in the next 3 games, you're not. I mean, obviously, right? William, I think one of the Hudsons would be Hage because you got Hudson playing too. Hey, he might be good enough to do that. I don't know where Hage will play exactly, so hard to give an accurate prediction. Let's put it that way that I would feel comfortable with. He could come in and play a fourth line role to start, like Suzuki did. It's hard to tell. But Phil, if they're doing what they're doing this season, right? He's in for next season too. Second season of that contract. There's nothing this season that's telling him, no, we don't have a chance next season. He's in all the way, whole career as a Penguin. A minute 10 gone in the power play so far. 7:50 left in the first. Shots are 9-3 for Canada. It's 2-0 Canada. You're up to date. Phil, nobody expected them to be this good. So I gotta say, for that takes Crosby off the table, in my opinion. He ain't going anywhere. They scored. I thought it was gonna, and then no, it didn't, and then they scored. Power play goals 1-1, 2-1. Excuse me. Maybe it's next year. I doubt it though. He'll stick around. I doubt it. It's not Pedersen. I don't think they're targeting Pedersen because they're not targeting a center. Apparently, they're targeting a winger. That's what I think. So it hits the bar, crossbar. He makes the save, and then the guy's right there to put it in. Yanni Gord was a good player. Is he going to retire? And by the way, Musgrato, I haven't seen that name. Welcome into the channel. Nice hit there behind the Swiss net. Didn't no penalty there. Awesome. I think no penalty. Yeah, no penalty. The Swiss are playing way better than I would have given them. I'll give you that. And probably my mistake because there are more NHLers there than I thought. Good save. Thompson covers up. We'll have a face off there. The Swiss are playing better, so I would have thought the Swiss game and the France game are going to be really easy after the Czech game, but maybe not. Remember, it is the Olympics. This is not. It's not even just the World Championships. This is the Olympics. It's even more special. They're more motivated. You can see it in the play. Just face it. Who won that? Canada gets that puck out. Couldn't catch up to it though. I don't know what the crowd is yelling. Sounds like they're yelling, "Call this! Call this!" That's what it sounds like to me. It's the Olympics. You can stop there. They're not here. They don't deserve to be here, and I don't give a shit. Then they're not here. They lost their rights to be here. They don't have to be mentioned every time, and takes nothing away from whoever wins this tournament. You want to support Russia? Why don't you go there? Go there. In international competition, you're playing for the flag. You're not individual players anymore. You're playing for the flag. So if they're representing their country, sorry. That's how I feel. There's another team in the tournament that I don't think should be here. I don't know. I lost what happened. Whatever. Something happened. Good save there by Thompson, I think. Also, what you said there about the setting things aside, all that was at a time where every country was at war with any other country. It was a totally different time, and that's not today. It's a country. It's a competition of countries. Not being a country and coming here with no flag, that never worked. That they did that one, didn't work for me. For me, my opinion. Does North Korea have a team? Do they play hockey in North Korea? How can they afford the equipment and the ice time? Thank you, William. These are different times, everybody. These aren't the times we grew up in. These are different times right now. Who scored for the Swiss? Good question. Honestly, don't ask me. You're asking the wrong. I don't know. Anybody remember? I don't remember, honestly. That's what happens when you get my age. I totally don't know who scored. All right. Face off won by Canada in their own end. They clear it out. Misses target completely, and it's icing. I see Marchand sitting in the stands. Morrissey, Marchand, and Kemper. And Bennington. are sitting in the stands. Wonder why Marchand's out. Was he hurt? I didn't hear anything. I guess they got to rest. It's 2 games in a row, so I guess somebody gets rested. Yeah, different day, eh? Different day and age, Phil. So whatever the rules were back then, they don't apply today. Yeah, Jarvis is in for him. Yeah, as the extra guy. But why is he sitting out though? I guess there's some kind of a rotation. He's one of the older players, so I guess the older guys might sit a little bit here and there for a game. Yep, former Montreal Canadian Andrighetto. Bad time for us when he was touted as like this. He's gonna be good. .440 to go here in the first. Still 2-1. Shots are 10-8 now for Canada. So a little bit of a push on the shots there for Swiss. Offside. I think Canada went us offside, so we'll have a face-off just over the blue line of the Swiss. Oh, face-off is at center ice for an offside. That's weird. You miss Ryan Poehling? I mean, whatever, but I mean, he wasn't. Come on, he's not. He's a bottom 6 guy. I'm not saying he's a bad player or anything like that, but I mean, he wasn't what we thought he was going to be. He wasn't what he was touted as. But I mean, it's fair. If you like Ryan Poehling, it's fair to say you miss him. It does turn out that a lot of those bottom 6 or kind of guys really do kind of are fan favorites, right? Come on, some good plays here, some chances here. We got one shot out of it, no? Miss Plekanec, good player. He just retired completely, didn't he? Or is he still playing in his country, obviously? Good period for a Swiss team, I gotta tell you. There was the Mike Condon days, yeah. Daniel Carr, God. I also remember a name highly touted by Habs when they picked him, nothing. What's this about Yager? Phil, they mentioned there's a guy Jaeger in this game. It's not obviously not Yager. No, I'm not sure if Yager's still playing. I thought he retired finally this season. Or this is his last season. You also wish that Briere would have stayed? No, come on. Briere did nothing here. For me, Briere was a disappointment here. if the Habs would have gotten him, like, when the early rumors that he would, there were a couple of seasons they tried to sign him and he didn't wanna. Then when he was pretty much done, he came here. Yeah, Parenteau as well, you're right. Promised, though, I believe, when he first got here and then didn't last long. Latendresse was rushed. They ruined Latendresse, if you ask me. He could have been a decent NHLer, but they rushed him because they needed a Quebec star to come out of nowhere, and they tried to make it him. Tanguay is an interesting one because they wanted Tanguay for a while. They finally signed him and then didn't re-sign him. They signed him 1 year, and that was it. He was gone. That was weird. And they wanted him for a few years. Louis LeBlanc, stupid pick, man. That was a dumb pick. Minute 35 to go in the first. I tell you, man, Swiss are doing a good job of getting into the offensive zone and like staying there and giving a little bit of pressure, getting some chances. Didn't we trade for Tanguay? We may have traded for him. I'm not sure, but they didn't re-sign him. However we got him, I don't remember. But he was here for one season. That was it. Drouin, I don't know where he is. He's with Islanders. Is it the Islanders with Drouin? Somewhere like that. Capitals, Islanders, something like that. I don't remember. He's somewhere. Wherever he is, hope he's happy. MVP. If he was an MVP, we'd know where he's playing. We'd know. Last minute of play in the first. And we got a whistle on an icing. Face-off is to the right, excuse me, of Schmidt. Won by Canada. That comes out. 40 seconds to go in the first. Nah, giving away. No time. 2 seconds. That's it. First period over. 2-1. Canada after 1 period of play. Well, that was a good period for Switzerland. I got to tell you. Can they keep that up all game? I don't know. I kind of think Canada's got to come out better in the second period. They got a 1-goal lead, but the way Swiss is playing, I don't know. I'd be I'd want to add to that a lot. Anyway, Swiss got their one goal. I said they're going to get. They got their one goal. They're not getting another one. Anyway, we got 15 minutes here for intermission, and you guys got the floor. Whoever's here, I know it's a lot of people left uh, when when the period ended. Whatever you guys want to talk about. What do you think of the first? How do you think the second is going to go? And anything else you might want to talk about? I'm here for that. You got me, and anything you want to ask, I don't mind. If I don't like the question, I won't answer. That's how it works around here. So far, so good. I was hoping yesterday the team I don't really want to talk about name that they almost lost. Well, not almost. Um, who did they play again? It wasn't the Latvia. Latvia gave them a scare for like a period and a half. Finland was great. I didn't see the Finland game. I only watched the Canadian game yesterday and a little bit of the Latvia game. I'm going to call it the Latvia game. Once I heard that the other team was struggling against them, I want to I'll watch it until Latvia the other team pulls away from them, and that's what I did. When it was 4-1, as soon as it was 4-1, game went off. Finland beating Sweden, you didn't expect it to happen? I mean, yeah, it's not maybe didn't expect it. It's not a surprise, though. I would think the top four teams going into this tournament were Canada, our crazy neighbors downstairs, Sweden and Finland. That's how I had it anyway. So, listen, I kind of think maybe it's possible, Canada, it's not Canada and the Nut House downstairs, and it could be Canada, Sweden for the gold, but maybe it's Canada, Finland. I hope. I mean, I hope it's Canada there, but I'm sort of expecting it while trying not to expect it, type of thing. Gonna be an early game. That game, gold medal game, 8 a.m. Eastern time. So if you're out west, 5 a.m., and if you're out east, 9 or 9:30. So on a Sunday, it'd be fun. 8 a.m. game. Don't think I've ever done one. So it'll definitely be the earliest game I've ever had to do. I mean, I don't have to do it, but I'm going to do that game if Canada's in it. I'm not doing an 8 a.m. game if Canada's not in it. I'm not. I think the bronze medal game is the day before. So next Saturday is the bronze medal game, but I don't think Canada's going to be in there. France had 3 goals in 5 minutes in that game. Which game was that now? Because didn't the Swiss beat France yesterday 4-1? You're talking about today. Who'd they play? I have no idea who they're playing. Who they played? Czechs beat them 6-3. Yeah, I mean it was no surprise. I guess getting 3 goals against the Czechs pretty big for France. As far as the women, I mean, what with Poulin out, and she's out for the tournament now, she's not coming back. Um, yeah, I mean, that's what it happens sometimes, but it probably kills their chance. But I mean, they went 3-1 in their first in their preliminary games. So if it comes down to um, Canadian women versus the Nut House women, we'll see. I mean, if we lose to the Nut House, in the women's, we lose to the Nut House. What are you gonna do? Sometimes that happens. You get an injury like Pool. I mean, all you can do is hope for the best. Excuse me. Exposes lack of depth where? Oh, for your Canadian women's team? I'm not really following the women's Olympics. Don't ask me why. Nothing against the women. I did watch a little bit of the game where Poulin got hurt. I saw some of that. Yeah, that's the only game I've seen so far because that was yesterday, right? No, I saw some of yesterday's game, but I saw some of the game where Poulin got hurt. If yeah, don't even talk about it, man. You're right, and don't we shouldn't even mention it out loud. Shouldn't even put that thought out into the world. I listen, Suzuki has had injuries, just none that kept him from playing. And he just seems to be one of those guys that's got that streak going. Some guys are just like that. They're able to play every game. They're playing hurt a lot, but they're able to play like that and able to not get any serious injuries. When was the last time we had a true number one center? The last game that they played all season for the last few years with Suzuki. That's the last time we've had a true number one center. No, he's a hell of a captain. So for Musgrato, I'm not sure. Are you saying that Suzuki's not a true number one center? Because I'm sorry, but I think he's proved that he is. Max Domi was a legit center that 1 year. You mean legit number one center? But he's not. He's a legit center. He's just not a number one. On this day in 1966, hey, bye. Habs snapped Detroit losing streak after recording a 5-2 win on February 16, 1964. It took the Habs almost 2 years to win in the Motor City again. Habs had 10 losses and 3 ties and outscored 42-16. Awesome. 1966. I was just about to be 3 years old. Suzuki is definitely a number one, but before him is what I'm asking. I mean, that's a good question. I've got to think. Who was our number one centers before that? Let's go back into my day. I guess back in my day, I don't know who the number one center was. I guess Lemaire. In 66, baby, you were 8? Yeah, in 66, February 13th, I was just about to be 3 years old, and we were a year and a few months away from coming back to Canada. And I was, when did I get, I was a year and, no, 8, 10, 9.5 months past that day. I went to my first hockey game here in Montreal in December of 67. Carbo was not a number one center. Carbo was the checking line center. You had Gainey. No, he was also a checking. No, he was a winger anyway. Hang on, let me think of. Lemaire was the Sutton Lafleur center, so number one center. Lemaire put up good numbers. I think Lemaire was a legitimate number one center. So maybe back then, Koivu, unfortunately, Koivu was not a legitimate number one center. Unfortunately, as much as you want to say, well, he really wasn't. So, it's not in the same vein as Suzuki is, in my opinion. Was Dumfus center? Was Dumfus a center? I don't know if he was a center. Number one center would never been Montreal's strongest suit, I think. Dumfus was a center. Okay, but was he a legit number one center? You could say by the scoring rate, yes. So I guess Dumfus is the guy. Listen, I don't know. I think we've probably had one or two legit number one centers since Beliveau, but not a ton. Yeah, definitely not a ton. Curling. We're showing some curling. I never liked curling, but I can watch it a little bit now. Starting to learn how it works exactly. It's being a Canadian, you'd think you don't know how curling works. I never curled. I think one time in high school, I think one time, maybe, and that might have been grade 6, not high school. So, yep, odd. Did not come from a family of curlers. All right, where'd everybody go? I would think. I looked. Yeah, about a minute away from puck drop again for period 2. Time to predictions for period 2. This isn't Montreal Canadiens, so we shouldn't have to worry about a second period breakdown. That's not a thing. So what do we figure is going to happen in period number 2? Will the Swiss team come out and are they going to play that aggressive and being? I guess aggressive is the way I want to put it. Like all game? I don't know. I'd like to see a couple of goals for Canada and absolutely none for Swiss. My prediction was 5-1, so 2 goals in each of the next 2 periods for Canada. That's what we're gonna end up with. Might as well double down on my prediction. They're at a commercial break right now. When they come back, it's gonna be a puck drop thing. Because intermission is over. All right, everybody left. Nobody left. There's still a lot of people in the room. Nobody wants to talk to Rick today, or at this point. Everyone went to pee and grab something in the fridge. You're here, but you're silent. But knowing hockey, Canadian hockey, we will like to make plays instead of shots volume. No, they had 30. I have 30. I know it was over 35 shots yesterday. I have no targets. I have not heard that they're targeting a right-hand defenseman, Phil. So instead of let's talk about them, tell us yours. And leave out what's his name from Pittsburgh because he's hurt. Last I heard. You need advice? As long as it's not legal or medical, I'll try. Drew has 20 points in 50, almost 60 games, and you want to put 20 in Capitals? Like that's impressive? You're not serious, Phil, are you? They are about to drop the puck. "20 points in 50 games. Wow. Should throw like 20 million at the dude. Should be ashamed of himself is what he should be. Ooh, that was close. Almost puck almost snuck in there. Ah, Marner. Come on, Mitch. Go cry on the bench. Ooh, nice little steal by Crosby. The puck there, well, of the pass. Good pace here to start the second, I'll tell you that. So, Bay 3 goals, 17 assists, 51 games. Are you impressed with that? Tripping against Canada. Power play for the Swiss. Nothing impressive in those numbers. Why would you even mention? Oh, let's get Drew. Why? Going into the playoffs, when you make trades like that in your playoff team, you want to make a trade that makes your team better, not worse, because making your team worse not going to help you win a cup. So just letting you know, Phil, in case you didn't know that. I'm just bugging Phil. I love bugging Phil. And he loves bugging me. I think if people tuned in first time and listen to me sometimes if I talk to you, Phil, or BL, and how you write back at me. They think we don't like each other at all. Anyways, if you're new, it's farthest from the truth. All right. Almost 2 minutes into the second. 30 seconds gone in this power play so far. Shots are 13-10 for Canada, and still 2-1 Canada. A shot save, Thompson. Small rebound in the corner right now. By the way, if you're having a good time listening to me make a fool of myself, give a thumbs up. I'd appreciate that. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and help get me towards closer to 5,000. Just hit 4,000, so on my way to 5. Uh, 35 seconds left in the power play now. Marner over the blue line, fires it in. Still 15 seconds left of power play. Maybe one more opportunity for the Swiss, maybe not. As Canada kills off the power play. It's better points than Deneau, but is Deneau the same kind of player as Drouin? You want to compare them that way? Deneau's way better defensively than Drouin. There you go. So, and Deneau's here for that purpose. Drouin was here to be a certain player that he never was. Comparing with a guy that is totally different, it doesn't make sense. Weak shot by McDavid there, side of the net. Oh, scores! What a beauty! Celebrini from McKinnon. Wow. Bing, bang, bong, like Trump likes to say. Bing, bang, bong. Celebrini from McKinnon, and I don't know who got the other one. 3-1. That's what you want to see. That's a beauty. Nice backward pass by McKinnon. And a one-timer. No doubt about it by Celebrini. And you know what? If that's not a one-timer and quick release like that, he doesn't beat Schmid. But for that quick shot, he beat Schmid with that. Your phone was flat. Just lift it up. It won't be flat. No? No worries there, Joe. I'm just bugging you anyway. Yeah, just McKinnon with the assists. A little more pressure there. Block shot. Here comes the Swiss. Nope. Intercepted pass by Bennett. They get the puck in, but controlled by is that Doughty. Five minutes gone, just about in the second period. You might get that, Mascarato. You might get that. You got the goal. Yeah, you got a goal yesterday too. So apparently, every time he wears the country, he plays for the country. He puts up points, Celebrini. So hasn't changed as a professional. More pressure here by Canada. This better like the zone play. That's what I'm looking for. Zone play and the pressure and all that. A little better for Canada this period so far. Someone just took a penalty. Don't know who. I think it's Swiss on Mark Stone. So Mark Stone drew a penalty, I think. Yeah. I'm not sure who. Fora. They weren't sure. They had to decide if it was 3 or 5, but it was Fora. How to cook pancakes without sticking to the bottom. I only have stainless steel frying pans and have a gas stove. Temperature. Stainless steel, temperature is the key. From what I understand, temperature is the key. All right, Canadian power play. How long before they score? I'm going to say 25 seconds. Yeah, Swiss cleared out. It's proper heating of the pan. That's from what I understand. Oh, did you season it first? That's the key too. You got to season the pan and heat it up properly. That's the only advice I can give on that. And if you're not sure, just go on YouTube and search it. Someone's got a video on that for sure. Many videos on that, I'm sure. I was wrong about 25 seconds in for the power play. They got 49 seconds left right now. Escher, pretty much all alone, but save Thompson. Ooh. Couldn't keep the puck in there. I thought he was going to keep the puck in. Power play's over. Good kill by Swiss overall. Hey, Guru, the game's going good. It's 3-1 Canada. Swiss are giving them a good game, though. So a lot like yesterday where the Czechs gave us a good game. Even though the score didn't reflect that, the score isn't totally reflecting it, but the Swiss are giving us a good game. My opinion. I'll be back on cam, by the way, in like 30 seconds, maybe a minute. Maybe 2, but that no more than that. Hey, I got to test something. Apparently, my microphone, when I mute it, doesn't mute on my microphone. I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to say a few things. Let me know if you hear me. All right? I'm going to turn it off now. Let me know if you hear me talking. All right, I just put it back on. Did you hear me saying testing 1, 2, 3? Someone told me it doesn't work. They still hear me when I mute it this way. What's a good local beer everybody likes? Well, local. I mean, where are you? Because local, not everybody here is Montreal, so I don't know where you're at. Well, local for Joe is totally different. What's local for us? And if Safka's here, same thing for Safka. He's in Slovakia. Oh, I thought Suzuki's shot might get through. I want every Suzuki shot to get through. Okay, you quit drinking, but you know what the local beers are. I'm just saying. My mute button works. You didn't hear me? I wonder what Alex is talking about then. Joe, he wasn't saying for you to drink a beer now, though. Oh, is that I missed something? Big hit there, I think. I missed. Bad pass by Jarvis. Come on, guys. Let's get another one. Then it hit Hischer. Yeah, that's what it was. Hit like that would have caused a fight. Can't do that in the Olympics. Ooh, Andrighetto with a chance. Crowd in front of Thompson. He makes the save, and then Taves knocks Meyer to the ground. Ice to the ice. You're in Thunder Bay region? Hell, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if you have your local beer up there is different than what I would have down here. Some of it, anyway. Phil's partial to Pabst. He never wastes an opportunity to let us know that. Yeah, I don't mind the taste of beer after you have a couple of sips. Then it's good. Have a quarter of a beer by then. Doesn't matter what the taste. All right, we're under 10 minutes, so we're a little over halfway through this game. Just our 19-14 now for Canada. 3-1 Canada. Nine boys, one more goal this period. Keep me on pace. Actually, no, I only need 2 more goals in the game for my prediction for the score. That's true. Sidney Crosby is slowish now. I'm not specifically watching him, so I didn't notice. A little chance there by McDavid or McKinnon. Wasn't it McKinnon? Anyway, stop by Schmid. We'll have a face up there. Phil, so does all good hockey players. They make space for themselves. Not just those 3 guys. Think Line would I read I think a fake bullshit thing. I tried to find out. They're trying to say they know who the Line the trades in or whatever. They gave no details. But you think he could go to Pittsburgh? Kind of what you're saying. But I mean, anybody could do well on their wings, don't you think? Malkin or Crosby. And being on Letang's wing, well, I think you need to be a defenseman to do that. Sidney Crosby as a youngster. I remember his first World Juniors. He was 16, I think. And yeah, I remember back in those days because I'm old. That's why. Give me 30 seconds. I should be back on camera. About 30 seconds. My ugly face will be back on camera to scare y'all. Yeah, that gear. He's wearing the same thing I saw him in at the Four Nations. When we finally got into the dressing room, Crosby came out, and he was wearing like all black, kind of spandexy kind of stuff underneath. He was wearing that. No, he didn't have his shoulder pads on though, but he was basically in his underwear, sort of. I guess whatever. That was pretty cool. Alrighty, come on, boys. Let's get a goal before this period ends. Just want to see another goal. That's all. Doesn't I mean the Swiss are, they look like they can be dangerous, but I don't know. It's a good game and all. I don't know that I feel that they at this point can get 3 goals right now, but still a lot of hockey left. Did he say a fan shot by Jerkoff? That's what I heard in my ears. I don't know. I guess I should put volume up a little bit. Might help. Perfect timing. I came on screen as the dog barked. Perfect timing. A lot of Swiss fans there. Face up to the left of Schmid. It is controlled by Canada. Pareko with a shot from the blue line and a glove stop by Schmid. Face off coming, I guess, on to the left of him again. 7:39 to go in the second. Shots now 22-14. So Canadians pulling away in the shots, and it's 3-1 Canada. If you're new to the channel, as you can tell, I'm a big Swiss fan. way. Come on. Ah. Ooh. Is that a trip there? Yeah, that was a trip. I mean, they didn't call it. That should have been a tripping call on McDavid. The refs last game too, yesterday, letting a lot of stuff go on both sides. So it's not just favoring one. You don't trust. They're neutral. You don't trust them. They don't have a stand. They're neutral. That's their stand. Oh, there was a. I thought that was going to be a penalty. Ray, can you not bark now? She listened to me. Surprised? When this period ends, I'm going to the little wingers room for a minute. Holding it in right now. Shirkov, not Jerkov. Okay, that makes more sense actually. It's either Shirkov or Turkov. I can't tell which one, but it's not Jerkov. Not a ton of really good chances here. There's like a back and forth, not getting shots at this point. Buck just went over the glass. There's some Canadian fans. The last game, yesterday's game, Canadian fans were outnumbered. I think I read 3-1, or yeah, I think 3-1. All right, well, anyways, so far so good. Like to see them get a goal in those last 6 minutes of the period. A lot of commercials right now. They got to catch up to everything they sold. Yeah, I guess I'll remind you, if you're having a good time, give a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd appreciate that. Let's see how many likes we can get and get me closer to the next 100, 4,100 looking for. Won't hit that today, but I appreciate that. All right, face off to the left of Schmid. Suzuki and Hischier. Suzuki wins the draw. Under 5 to go in the second. Come on, boys. Let's get some offside. Oh, Wilson and Yossi very close to fighting. If it was in the NHL, there might have been a fight there. See, Wilson can contain himself a little bit and control it. Well, skate away or skate to the dressing room because he can't fight. No fighting. Any fighting is a game misconduct. McDavid, McKinnon, and Celebrini on one line. Oh my God. When did they change the line? Oh, penalty to the Swiss team. Elbowing. Niederreiter. It is. I don't know. He looked like he embellished that though, didn't he? Sanheim? Oh, I'll take the penalty, the power play. That's for sure. No problem there. But I got to say, and it's in slow motion, so it's hard to tell. But it looked like it could have maybe he embellished that a little bit. All right, Crosby taking the draw. Crosby wins the draw. Come on, boys, let's get one here. Come on. Getting down to the first minute, gone in the power play. Good kill by Swiss. Shot from Makar at the blue line and a save by the goalie Schmid. Yeah, I mean it's a good kill by the Swiss so far. I mean, look at the power play unit for them. The first unit is crazy talent. If you can kill that off, I mean, they're not going to score every single time, obviously, but you know you got to be proud of yourself against those 5 guys. Celebrini with a one-timer, but right on the goalie. Get a face-off happening again. $35 seconds left. Ah, Celebrini hit the post. Man. That was so close, man. Nice little play in front and just couldn't put it in there. Marner and I don't know who it was. Damn it. Killed off. That's a good kill by Swiss. Good kill. I mean, I just hope those failed power plays didn't don't cost them at the end of this game. Two minutes to go in the second. Minute 20 left in this period. Shots are 27-15 now. Canada's getting the shots. Come on. Couldn't pick up that rebound. Stolen puck. 2-on-1 Swiss. And a glove save, Logan Thompson. Yeah, that's a big save. You're not kidding. 44 seconds left. Gets them within one. That's a big save. Man, Celebrini wouldn't have hit the post there. That would have been awesome. Face off to the left of Thompson here. Wow. Was it Kurashev, did he say? Just missed right in the slot with a one-timer. I don't know if he fanned on it or just missed with a shot. I couldn't tell, to be honest. And after two, it's 3-1 Canada. I am going to take a quick, about 30 seconds or so. I've got to go drain the snake. Be right back. And I am back. All right, let's turn that stuff down. All right, so we got an intermission. Nobody has talked to me in Jesus Christ in 15 minutes. Hopefully, where'd everybody go? Like, am I here alone? It says 34 people. I know a lot of people coming in to see if I'm showing the game. I am not showing the game. I'm sorry, cannot do that, but we can talk about it. 3-1 after 2. Canada leads. They're getting. I mean, Swiss are good. They're a good opponent, but a lot like yesterday. Czechs were good, couldn't score, so not indicative of the score how the Swiss are playing necessarily. So good game. Still a lot of hockey left, so they can't just look past this third period. Anyways, what do you guys think for the third? How'd you like the second? And talk to me. I'm sitting here waiting. And if you're here and having a good time, give a thumbs up on your way out. As everybody's dropping off after I said, "Oh, I'm not showing the game." Oh, damn it! Copyright issues, people. Copyright issues. If I could afford to pay the copyright fees, I wouldn't need to be doing this channel. All right, so your opinions out there. Anybody got opinions? Nobody has a keyboard? Don't be shy. Buy a cherry blossom. I mean, we got 15 minutes to sit here and look at each other. Well, you can see me. I can't see you, but what can I say? It's been a good game so far. I keep saying how Swiss is playing well, and they are. I'm hoping like this third period they'll do kind of what they did to the Czechs. I think in the third period the Czechs just couldn't get anything going, and Canada overpowered them everywhere. Right, so I think they can do that again here. It's a lot like yesterday's game for me, very similar in that the underdog. I would think the underdog is Swiss. Obviously, they're playing better than I would have thought. So I don't know if that's on me or, but they're giving Canada a good game, and but Canada is able to put the puck in the net. Excuse me. Logan Thompson's playing really well, like Binnington did yesterday. So not bad. You go into a short tournament like this, and you got two goalies that you can put in there with confidence. It's pretty awesome. I doubt we'll see Darcy Kemper on the ice unless when he's a backup that somebody gets hurt. If that's don't want to see that. All right, what else I got? I don't know what I got in me to say. I need a little help here. If you're in the chat, say hi if you haven't already, and if not, give me your opinion on what you think of the second, what you thought of the second, and what you think third's gonna go like and the outcome. I still think it's gonna end up my score 5-1. So I don't think the Swiss are gonna score. And I think Canada's gonna put in two more. That's what I got for you. I kind of think they're gonna play. They're gonna be pretty strong, aggressive, like yesterday against Czech. The third period was very different that way. I found the Canadian team was way more in control, and they didn't give that much to the Czechs, and they were able to pull away in the shots department and all that in the third. Anyways, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Right now, figure skating. Wow. Nobody wants. Is there a problem? Have I offended people? I don't know why nobody wants to talk to me. I'm starting to like get a complex about it here already. My microphones are on. My microphone is on. You can hear me. Ah, somebody's out there. The Swiss penalty kill. This game has come through for them. Goalie is keeping them in the game. We'll see if the Swiss can get to make it an interesting third. Yeah, yeah. I mean, if they can still, play the way they have, if Canada doesn't step it up a notch or something in the third. But you're right. The PK for the Swiss team killed off what, 2 or 3? I know we had one power play goal, but they killed off 2 at least. And yeah, good on them. I have a message. All right. Wilson, it's BL, by the way. Wilson have groin issues? Not that I know of. BL, he's not in the room because I don't think he's at home. He said he's in Sydney. Anyways, greetings from BL. Just be a second there. Anybody hear anything about Wilson having any groin issues in this game? You still need 3 more goals with McKinnon to score. Didn't McKinnon score? No, it was Celebrini from McKinnon. Didn't you just need a combination of Celebrini and McKinnon? They got that on the first goal, I thought, or one of the goals. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. He fell on his ass. We'll take some points from there. Oh, I don't know what country. Is that the Nuthouse team skater? If it is, he scored. He fell on his ass. Oh well. All right. Oh, he fell again. Okay, well, go home maybe. You might want to go home. Not your day. Then he does a really difficult one, nails it. You figured out one. You may get another frying pan set. Nice. But I thought you're having trouble with stainless steel. Anyway, you're better off. The coating ones, it's not healthy apparently. So you just got your phone case, Lucas. Awesome, awesome stuff. Talking about he has a different phone than me, but basically same thing. Phone case design available at the merch store. Link is in the description. I don't have one up on the board here. It's the Olympics. I don't know. I'm not pushing the. I don't. I sort of have. It's. Well, no, it's not an Olympic special, so I don't have anything with Olympic anything on it. So I sort of not pushing any merch right now. I'm weird that way. Don't ask me why. But if you're interested, just yeah, there's a link in the description for the merch store. Tough one, eh, dude? You can go in the back and cry after because it looks like he wants to do that. I guess it's understandable. On a big stage like that, you fall twice as a figure skater. Not good. All right. I guess we're just going to sit here and look at each other. Where'd everybody go? Everybody left. And no, everybody coming in and out, in and out, in and out. I'm not showing the game. I like my channel. I don't want to lose it. So nobody has an opinion on what you think the third period's going to go like? Is there a chance Dobson could be as defensive as Shea Weber was? I mean, Dobson's an offensive defense. His defense is fine. I don't see a problem with Dobson's defense. But I mean, essentially, he's an offensive defenseman. Do you mean, can he be as physical as Weber? Probably not. I mean, it's Shea Weber you're talking about. So, anybody else? Next question up on The Price is Right. We have, I'm going to say it's about 2 or 3 minutes and the intermission will be over. So they'll be back to drop the puck in about 2-3 minutes. So last chance to ask this ugly guy a question. Test my intelligence. Not hard to do. I'm probably going to fail. Longest 3 minutes of my life. Nobody wants to talk to me in this intermission. That's really odd. Nobody. That's when you need, a co-host that helps. But the only Canadian co-host I could have had was Eric, and he's at work, so that wasn't going to happen. And no, Matt is not Canadian, so and he's working anyway. But oh, there was another question there. I'm looking at it too. Going, that looks different. Weber had a great defensive stick sense. I'm just hoping there's a chance Dobson can develop the same sense to some degree. Well, I don't think Dobson's defensive game is that bad. So, different players. He'll play it his way, I guess. But I mean, in terms of defensive sticks on on our team, Hudson has a great one. Carrier is pretty good with his stick. That way, there's a few already there. Gooley. So, like, I think it's okay. He doesn't really have to. Although, if you're saying in terms of a number one defenseman as well, so that could be, you know, maybe a little, the ice time's not the same. He's got a lot of ice time. I don't think it's a problem. Habs' defensive game's gotten a little better. Right? There's not as many breakdowns in front of the goalie. They still have work to do there, but I mean, it's getting better. And at a good time, too. If you're, last 25 games of the season, you still haven't clinched the playoff spot, but I mean, they will. Yeah. We are Oh, when you come back from this commercial, we're going to be dropping the puck. Third period is about to start. Ready or not, here they come. My prediction: third period, Canada, not Habs. Canada scores 2 goals. End up 5-1. 5-1 Canada. That'll be a +4 on the defense if that comes true. A +4 on the goal differential, and they'd be at a +9 because that goal differential it could apparently it could be it is how they decide some of the seeding in the knockout round and stuff. So score goals, score goals, score goals, as many as you can. All right. Drop the puck, baby. Drop the puck. Let's get this going. Gonna have Crosby and whatever. I'd say Swiss controlled it there. Nobody really did, to be honest. Puck is in the Swiss zone. They pick it up and get it out. We're starting a period at 27 shots to 16 for Canada, and it's 3-1 Canada. So we're at that. You don't want to see us lined up against the Caps or Blue Jackets in the first round. Those are physical shooting attack teams. Hopefully, we get the Leafs or Sens. Leafs not making the playoffs, I don't think, and probably not the Sens either. So I I kind of go more along the lines of it doesn't really matter who you get, you got to win. So it doesn't matter, you got to win. That's it. I mean, I would when we know like the options, I probably will have a preference, but I mean, I don't think the Leafs or the Sens going to make it. To be honest, you're going to have to pick some new teams. But if the Leafs do make, I hope we play the Leafs. I do. That would be awesome. You're predicting a shorty for Canada this third period. I'll take that. Jarvis all alone in. Right on the goalie. Jarvis breaks in, cuts across, tried to go 5-hole. Schmid covered up. But nice opportunity there, nice chance. A little burst of speed. Oh, that hit the stick and rolled up into his, I guess, into either his crotch or just above. But it hit the stick and rolled up. So yeah, he went 5-hole. Almost 3 minutes into this third period. I'm hoping for, I don't know, Canada just, I don't know. It looks like the Swiss are playing the same, so it doesn't look like there's any drop off from them early on. We're almost 3 minutes in. But it doesn't matter as long as we can keep the lead. But I would love to add at least 2 more for that goal differential. That's where I'm at. And I'd love Nick Suzuki to get a goal. How's that? Careful, get out of there. And they do. Crosby looking for somebody. Marner in the corner. Over to Crosby, up to the point. Doughty with a shot. Hit somebody. They're coming back 3-on-2, basically. Stone catches up, though. Come on, let's go, boys. Crosby with a shot. Right on. Goalie makes a save. Big rebound. And Swiss clear that out of the zone. Oh, chance there. McDavid off the pad. A lot of good energy. Good pace. Come on. Taves all alone and missed the net. Like all alone. Nobody around him. He's right there. He missed the net. Damn it. Yossi shot wide. So, a good stick there. Break up a pass, McDavid. Here comes Makar. Over the line, takes the shot off of the blocker. Anyway. Bennett keeps it in. Reinhardt. Short side, bad angle. Come on. Jesus, traffic in front is crazy. Bennett flips it out. This is a good third. I mean, the pace is good. The plays are good. Both teams are playing well. A good third. I'm glad we have 2-goal lead. Wouldn't want to be behind 2. Oh, off the crossbar, Niederreiter. Fuck, that's close. Yeah, Wilson and Niederreiter bad. They're not calling anything, man. Icing. 13:05 to go in this third. If this was an NHL game, Wilson would be headhunting for Niederreiter at this point. Can't do that here. The Swiss are not going quietly into the night. That's a good way to put it. I mean, good job on them. I gotta say, I'm impressed with their game. Scores! Was it Crosby? That was nice. It deflected up off the goalie stick. I don't know what happened, but it looked like it deflected up off something. Crosby from Marner, and I don't know who else. 4-1. There you go. First of the two I called. Crosby. Is Crosby's stick that deflected it up. A Marner pass, Crosby deflected it right up. Nice. Marner and Makar with the assist. Well, that was nice though. McDavid and I don't know who number 6 is, man. Sanheim? I don't know who 6 is. Well, it's been a pretty good period. Good hockey, and hey, we got the only goal so far, so pretty good. We're almost getting close to halfway through the period. Nine minutes in so far. Shots are now 32 for Canada, 19 for Swiss, 4-1 Canada. A cushion for the pushing. Crosby with the not golden goal. Not yet. Be cool though if Crosby ends up getting the golden goal if we're so lucky to get there. That'd be pretty cool. Like, yeah, good sharp save by Thompson there. You have a face off in front of him. They're gonna go for a shit ton of commercials. All right, everybody. I see you stop talking again, and that's probably because the game is kind of riveting. It's been a good game, and yeah, good game from both teams. So glad we're 4-1 in the lead. I think with like 10 minutes to go, I really like the chances now. Yeah, I don't see. I don't, and nothing in this game has shown that the Swiss guys are gonna get 3 goals here. They may bury another one, but I don't think they're going to get 3. Especially the way Thompson is pretty sharp today, so I think we're pretty good. But still about 10 minutes to go. Enough time in history. It's happened before, but I don't see this team being able to do it. Hope I'm right. Think I'm right. Should be right. Just under 10, so they're over the halfway point of this period. Let's go, Canada. Canada. The faceoff was won by the Swiss. Thompson with a little save there. Well, another face-off with 9:48 left. Face-off to the right of Thompson. They win the draw, the Canadiens. That's going to be an icing call. They ring it all the way around down. Comes back, do it again. I heard someone shout out something, Canada. Canada with 7 medals. They're showing it there. Norway's leading with 18, Italy with 18. The nutcases with 14, and Japan with 14. Celebrini going off. So another power play for Switzerland here. Tripping Celebrini. All right, 9:13 left to go. I just got to close my window a little bit, and I'll be back on camera. Give me a sec. Getting a little bit cool with the window open. Obviously not fully open, just a little bit open. I'm not a lunatic. Excuse me. Oh, big chance there. 2 good saves, Thompson. Woo! 2 good saves there by Thompson. Here's a breakaway. Stone. And save. Big save there, Schmid for them. There's the 5th goal right there, man. All right, Dowdy flipped it all the way down. I don't know what have Canadian guy picked it up, but couldn't keep it. That was Marner. Oh, they set up again. The Swiss, they got 25 seconds left on the power play. Good job so far for the PK for Canadians. Good block there by who is it again? Number 6, Sanheim, I think it is. Killed off. Puck goes all the way down into the Swiss zone. Can they keep it in there? Celebrini with a nice move, and they scored. Not Celebrini, but nice move to get it. Well, maybe he scored. McKinnon, who got it? Celebrini or McKinnon? McKinnon from Celebrini. What a beauty there. Nice. There's number 5. 6:57. I think I might have got the score right. Maybe. There's still 7 minutes. There might be a 6th goal because if you average it out, it's like 5 point something goals to their 1 in the 9 games, other than the 33 goal game. So we'll see. I just figured, for me, I felt 5-1. We'll see if I was right. McDavid and Celebrini on the McKinnon goal. Already assists. So McKinnon from McDavid and Celebrini. Man, I don't care how good a player you are, but for Celebrini, when he looks back at that and sees his name there with those 2 guys, it's got to be great feeling, don't you think? Look over the glass. Just as a reminder, Sunday, France is the next opponent. 10:30 a.m. start. Not my favorite, but it is a Sunday. It's not as hard, and should be more people around because it's Sunday. And then Tuesday is the first of the knockout round games. 7 o'clock start. No, 7 o'clock can't be a 7 o'clock start. It's underneath my microphone, but on Tuesday, I'm not sure for the knockout rounds what the times are for the games. But it can't be 7. 7 is late. It's going to be 3, I guess. Again, 3 o'clock start or 1:30 start Eastern time. I think. But it'll be the knockout stage, so you cannot lose in those games. Well, see what McKinnon said. I'm not here to enjoy myself. I'm here to win a gold. But no, you should enjoy yourself, or you won't. You'll regret not enjoying yourself too. I think what he's saying though is he's here to play intense hockey, right? But he's there overall to enjoy himself too. Part of the whole experience. But he's an intense young man, I'll tell you. Why he's a winner. 2 games, 6 points for McDavid. Under 6 to go. I can't see France beating us unless they just look past them, but I don't see them doing that either. France could be pretty lopsided game on Sunday. Going for commercials. The hell commercial is this? It's Ben Stiller doing some stupid banana commercial. Okay, for Instacart. That must be a Super Bowl commercial. Must be one of those that started there. All right, so what do you think? Do you think Canada's going to win this game? I don't think it's much in doubt at this point, though. It's just whether can Switzerland score another goal? I think that's really the question. I say no. All right, they're going to drop the puck, maybe. Crosby taking the draw here. Got Makar out there. It's all I can identify right now. Oh. Yossi with a backhand wide. Come on, boys. Come on. Good pressure here. 4 minutes to go. 36 shots now for Canada. Didn't somebody early on say they need to shoot more? They got plenty shots. That's the game start times on where you are, Mary Jo? On when I think I know Canada is Tuesday they're playing. probably play Wednesday too. I'm not sure all the games next week. I just know gold medal is Sunday. Bronze medal game is Saturday, I believe. Under 3. What happened if Fiala is injured? Uh-oh. Oh yeah, he's not getting up. He hurt something. Where is he in L.A.? Bad news for L.A. Yeah, that is one of the fears. Knock wood, none of ours go down like that. Got to be something bad because he doesn't want to get up on that leg. Dowdy's looking on like, oh no, because he's a teammate in L.A. Oh, it was an ugly one. Shit, he's out. He's going to be out for a while. Boy, that sucks for them and for LA and for him, obviously. They're not going to show it. He probably broke it. From the way it looked when he first showed him on the ground, it looked like maybe broken, but and he doesn't even want to go on his back on the stretcher on his stomach. Can't roll over. That's got to be something bad. That's too bad. You don't want to see anybody get hurt like that. You can't see much here. Oh, Wilson lands. Oh, he broke that leg probably. Yeah, just a bad collision there. Got him on the stretcher. That's got to be bad when he don't want to get on his back to go out. He basically hasn't moved that leg either at all. So are done. Yeah, his Olympics are done. Jesus, you hate to see that. I don't care what the player, who he is, you hate to see that. Yeah, this game's over now. I'm sure they got no. I don't have the word. They don't want to play this game at this point. Beba, yeah, I mean that's the chance they take with the players. The only problem when you're playing NHL players, in my opinion, in these tournaments are injuries. Yeah, and they just got Panarin over there. They were hoping whatever to do, and then this happens and it screws up everything. Two minutes to go. Minute 15 to go. 30 seconds to go. Well, I didn't want to be. I wanted to be right on the score, but not. I mean, that kind of brought it down. But yeah, I got the score right, 5-1. So I got that, and Canada wins 5-1. So uh, they're gonna win, like he said. If you're watching their group, because they got 2 wins, um, and they're at a +9 goal differential for that, whatever, when that comes into play. All right, so next game is Sunday at 10:30. France is the opponent, so kind of got to figure it's going to be a 3-0 preliminary round for Canada. So, but boy, that injury really brings things down. It's really sad. All right, just looking over everything. All right, it is supper time, and there are things to do. Um, I'll stick around for another few minutes if you guys have some questions or still want to talk, and then I'm going to be taking off here. Just trying to think of anything I've got going on. Check out our new podcast if you like Predators or Predators fan. Check out our new Predators podcast, Broadway and Breakaways. It's out on our on the Don't Puck with Media channel. I'll show you this out over here. It's that little guitar there. You can see next to the Bruins thing and have normals. That's it there. Yeah, I tell you what, if you and I just did what I was going to talk about. If you want to see a guy do podcast, and I don't think he said once, and maybe a couple of ahs. That's it. He never ums and ahs. I think it's a hell of a thing for if you're doing this. When you're listening to him, it's a lot easier to listen to than someone like me doing all the time. So, but check it out, Adam, and see him doing it, and his Broadway and Breakaways podcast on the Nashville Predators. So yeah, check that out. Like I said, it is on our other channel, and it is also, you can find it on Spotify, Good Pods, and Apple as well. And there, that's all I got for you, really. Nobody else making any comments. All right, I'm going to take off here, and I will see you on Sunday. For members, tomorrow, it is my birthday tomorrow. I'm going to be 63, but I'm going to be doing a members only live, and it'll just be members only. I won't have everybody, but members only live tomorrow. So all the members, remember that at 8 o'clock, I believe. And it's going to go up later, either later tonight or in the morning. You'll see it there. And that's it. That's all I got for you. And then I'll see you on 10:30 at 10:30 on Sunday morning. And that's it. Have a good rest of the night. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it to everybody who was here, everybody who talked to me. I do appreciate that. And I will see you soon. So go Canada, go. Yeah, I'll see you on Sunday. All right. Ciao, everybody. Have a good night.